Hi, my name is Deidre Grant, and I teach at Public School 305, where I have been teaching for the past 12 years. And last year was the very first year that I actually taught technology, so I was really excited about that. So I am going to share some of the projects that I created with my students. Now, since I've been teaching in the classroom for a very long time, what I wanted to do was actually connect what the students were doing in the classroom to what they were going to be doing in the lab. So I really worked collaboratively with the teachers to really create projects that actually created that for the students. So let me just get into sharing some of the projects that I did with my students. So this project was with a group of third graders, and what it was illustrating was repeated addition and multiplication. And so what the students did was actually create a picture, and then they wrote a multiplication number sentence and a repeated addition sentence. So that's what that's showing. And then here's another example of that. So they have their illustration, then they have their repeated addition sentence and their multiplication number sentence. Another math project that I worked on, and this was with a group of second graders, was that they created word problems, math word problems. And so they created these math word problems, and then they showed it using pictures. And what I actually did was, when each person in the class was done, I created a book for all of the students, and then they were able to solve each other's problems in the classroom. It was something that you could take back to the classroom and work on, and they had a blast doing that. And then they got a chance to color the pictures and everything, so it was a whole lot of fun. Another project that I worked on was with the 4th and 5th graders. We worked on doing a lot of research on bullying. So after they did their research, they created PowerPoint presentations. So they learned how to use PowerPoint, how to insert pictures, they knew how to add new slides, they learned transitions, animation. So this is some of the projects that they created. Another project was actually one of the first projects that we did at the beginning of the year was the students had to research a famous Hispanic American. And this was in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. So they researched the famous Hispanic American, they did their word art, they learned how to insert pictures, and they worked on their typing skills. So that was a great project. Here's another one of those that they did. Now, as you notice that most of the pictures that I showed you were in black and white, and that's because at the time we didn't have a color printer. So I wrote a grant on DonorsChoose, and someone funded our project, and we got a color printer. So then I had the opportunity to do some really great projects where the students actually got to see their work in full color. So one of the projects that we did was the students, using Graphic Toolbox, a wonderful program, the students collected a bunch of pictures that represented an idea. For example, this little girl's, her idea was beauty. And so she collected pictures that had to do with beauty, and she created a collage, and then she wrote a poem about beauty. And then this is another one. The student wrote about freedom. So here's this collage. He collected pictures, created his collage using Graphic Toolbox, and he wrote his poem. And then they learned how some of the children decided to change the color of the fonts, which was fun. Now, the 4th grade studied the New York Early Explorers, so we created Explorer trading cards. So the students found a picture, one of the explorers that they liked, and they created a trading card, and they wrote one fact about the person, and this is that project. Another project that I worked on was with 3rd graders, was the students learn about different countries, and the country that they were studying at the time was Nigeria, so we created scrapbook pages, and that was fun. students put a lot of work into creating these scrapbook pages. And here's another one. And then here's another one. So those are some of the ways that I have integrated technology into learning, and the children really loved it. They were really proud of all of their work, and I hope you enjoyed looking at their work as well. Thank you.